I've been asked to read the practice of solitary Shaktichalana Mudra in the way of the heart. On the back cover it says, the sex-specific practice of Shaktichalana Mudra that I have given you is not about the search for stress release in conventional terms. As my devotee, you have such knowledge of the own body that you know that stress builds up because of certain aspects of the egoic orientation of attention, and also because an inflow of energy is being blocked. Instead of seeking casual release, you know that you must establish equanimity in the body-mind and in the circle of the body-mind. If you were to engage a sex-specific practice, it would be for the purpose of equanimity and not just the casual reaction to stress that seeks degenerative release. The purpose of sex-specific practices in the way of the heart is not the pursuit of stress release, but participation in the condition of energy and the re-establishment of equanimity. I'll try and read this in one sitting. Haridas Samraj. Published in 1995, so 30 years old. This is the, but maybe I don't need to read it, all we need to do is pause. Read it yourself. Or just pause it with the content. Introduction. Maybe I'll read the introduction. What do you reckon? Shall I read the introduction? Over the years, beloved Adidar has said many times that overcoming one's limits in the emotional sexual dimension is, in many respects, the key to maturing in the way of the heart. His consideration of the right or yogic practice of sexuality began in the first year of his formal teaching work, and his booklet is evidence that his consideration of the subject has continued to this day. May all who read this booklet receive and be served by the compassionate instruction of the Dar Avatar, the Divine World Teacher and True Heart Master, Sri Sri Bhagavan Adidar. And this is a weekend course, I think. That's the daily routine. And that's. So just pause and read. How many seconds do you need? Well, there is a bit of writing that I wrote about what occurred for me, but the next page is a writing assignment, so that's personal, so I'll leave that. It just says, summarize your understanding of the purpose of Shaktichalana Mudra. What is beloved Adidas describing when he refers to the bipolar body-mind? Summarize your relationship to sexuality altogether. Describe your experience with, relationship to, and understanding of the practice of sexual conscious exercise. That was writing assignment 1. Describe your history relative to conventional masturbation. And what is your response, having seen the introductory presentation and read the excerpts from the Dawn Horse Testament on Shaktichalana Mudra to this practice? How do you feel you may benefit from it? Do you have any doubt or concerns relative to your capability to do this practice? And we go onto the background and the traditions of Shaktichalana Mudra. Sexual yoga versus the release of stress. Shitting and masturbation. There's my phone there. Trouble with technology, and one never knows when you're going to get a message or be interrupted. What's this one? Beyond taboos. I think they've got a party on upstairs. And then there's another writing assignment. Describe any anxiety you are aware of relative to shitting, masturbating, eating, etc. What is own body responsibility? In what ways, sexual and otherwise, do you observe that you are not responsible for your own body? So on. Practice. Who may benefit from the practice of solitary Shaktichalana Mudra? Maybe I shouldn't lick my finger. The physical practice of solitary Shaktichalana Mudra. Adapting to the practice of solitary Shaktichalana Mudra. Okay. Own body responsibility in sexual intimacy. The bipolar integrity of the individual body-mind. I'm going to be a bit quicker now. On conductivity in solitary Shaktichalana Mudra. On degenerative orgasm. Relaxation. and promiscuity. When the practice is right. I'm quickening this up because I need to use the bathroom. Shouldn't sniggle, should I? The writing assignment. That's it. Duh.